Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday, the last Wednesday of 2016. So for some of us, that might be a happy thing because maybe the 2016 didn't go well. But in any case, what we typically have at this time of year is a lot of out with the old and in with the new as we approach 2017. So I thought I would talk about expiration dates since we were kind of out with the old and with the new theme. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudia Cometa. I am a pharmacist and skincare consultant, and I come here every Wednesday to provide you tips and tricks and education points to achieve the best skin of your life. So I want to talk today about how do you know if your skincare products are expired. You may or may not have looked at the jars before to determine if they're expired, so you might not know really what to look for. The key to know is that the FDA does not actually require that manufacturers of skincare products place an expiration date on there, which might be shocking to know, but because they're not considered drugs, they aren't required to have that. Now, the products that will typically have that, because they are kind of lumped into that sort of drug category, are acne type products and sunscreen. Outside of that, though, you may struggle to find an expiration date because it's not required. So what do you do? Some manufacturers opt in to put an expiration date even if it's not required by the FDA. So you may have products that have an expiration date, and if so, perfect. Go check that out and kind of keep an eye on those. It's not that it's going to necessarily hurt you if it's expired, with the exception of sunscreen, of course, because then it won't work and then you might get burned. It just is not going to be effective. So just be cautious of those expiration dates. What you might see on some products is what's called a period after opening date. And so that will look like a picture of a jar with the top open and a number and an M. So let's say like 12M or 24M. What that means is that it will be stable for that many months after opening. So 12 months, 24 months, whatever the picture shows. Now the trick then becomes, how do you remember when you opened it? Unless you're super good about marking things and knowing when you opened it, you may kind of get lost and not really realize. So a lot of people will at this time of year be decluttering and find a lot of products that they might want to look into getting rid of. So look for those expiration dates, period after opening dates. If all else fails and you really can't find anything, you will typically find a batch code, which may be a number letter sequence. You can actually enter that code into checkcosmetic.net, checkcosmetic.net, and you can put in the brand name and then the batch code, and it will tell you what the expiration date is for that batch. So that's super helpful too. Key here is consistency on your skincare products. If you're using them like you should and only using the ones that you know work for you, you really shouldn't run into the problem because you should run out of it way before that. But kind of keep those things in mind that I just mentioned. A few kind of key pointers here. Mascara, 3 months. Shouldn't be any more than 3 months. Get rid of it after 3 months. If the main ingredient, first ingredient listed is water, watch out for that because that can breed bacteria. So you definitely don't want those for a long period of time on hand. And a 1 year expiration date, kind of keep a 1 year expiration date in mind for most other skincare type products. But I hope that was helpful. Share it if you know anybody who would benefit from that. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Happy 2017, and I'll see you soon.